Hey guys, can you guys hear me? I hope you can. Awesome. So, how's it going? I know it's been a while. Just feel like hanging out, saying hi, seeing how everybody's doing. That's good. That's good. I missed you guys too. Oh, I guess I can transition out of this thing here. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, it's been a while since I've had to do this, so I hope you guys will bear with me. I know. I apologize. I'm good. I'm real good. I needed a break. I really did. I needed a break. Yeah, it's good to hear from you guys. Yeah, it's been like a year. I really needed the downtime. I just needed to chill the fuck out. I'm better. I'm a lot better, Jose. I missed all of you guys. It's been a hard year. But I needed it. I needed the downtime. I needed the mental restructuring, the mental health break. There was just a lot of shit going on in my real life that was happening, and it was getting a little weird. Transitions were happening, and I just needed a moment to just take a step back and reassess just a lot of shit. I needed to reassess a lot of shit. Priorities and whatnot, For those of you who don't know, I have been living in Colorado for the last few years. I was working in a very bad place. I work in television news, for those of you who don't know. And for those of you who are new, thank you for coming. I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming in and stopping by and saying hi. And for those of you who are old heads who know what was going on, I work in TV news, and TV news is very stressful, especially when the pandemic came around. There's just been a lot of weird things going on, weird transitions, weird life adjustments. There was a point in time where I was working from home because V, for all of you guys know, she is my roommate. She is my best friend, and she also got COVID. So I was trapped at home for a few months, and then working through all that, dealing with a toxic work environment. Oh, thanks, Peach. I love you, Pit. You're the best. But yeah, so there was a weird transition phase going on, and I finally just had enough of my job. My work was very stressful, and it didn't help that my bosses weren't listening to me, and then instead of taking responsibility, hey Angel, funny story, Finch, I wound up getting COVID again at the end of last year and then going into this year. It was like a weird thing. And for those of you, I was vaccinated. Don't worry. I got all my boosters and stuff, but what people need to understand is that the vaccine doesn't prevent you from getting COVID. It prevents you from spreading the disease. So if you want to get vaccinated, cool. If you don't want to get vaccinated, that's cool too. Just know that if you get it, got antibodies, it's great. Got shit going on. It'll be fantastic. But yeah, so I was working at my old job and I had just pretty much had enough of it. And the straw that basically broke the camel's back was my supervisors decided they didn't want to take responsibility for the screw ups that they made. So they decided to blame it on me and the producer. And so I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I can't deal with this anymore. It's one thing, in my opinion, you're not a proper leader and you're not a proper manager if you can't own up to your own mistakes. Pay be damned, opinions be damned, but if you can't own up to your own mistakes, then I just don't really have a whole lot of respect for you in general. Because people make mistakes. We're human. It happens. But the most important thing is to try not to make the same mistakes again and to grow and learn from it. I got another job at another news station, which is actually closer to my house this time, which is really, really nice. It's really nice to be able to come home during my breaks and enjoy like having a proper hour break to just kind of unwind and decompress. And I don't know, it was just it's good. I have a really good work environment. My job is super easy. Yes, it is a mood. But I guess the best way to put it is I have a lot of fun at this job because it's not very stressful, Thank you, Ducky. It is wonderful news, both working in the news and whatnot. Queenie, hey. You better not be dropping those noodles, girl. Hey, Master Panda. Oh, I know. I missed you guys. Seriously. But yeah, my job is super easy now. It's way less stressful. I still work in TV news, but it's just so much better in the environment that I'm working in right now. Like on Saturdays, I still work the weekends. I still work Saturday and Sunday, but the stress level, I have one show, guys, and it's like a 30-minute show on Saturday, and then it's an hour-long show on Sunday. And so it's way less stressful. I had to go. And I'm feeling a lot better. I was going to stream a while back and kind of update everybody on what was going on. But like I said, I got COVID at the end of the year last year. And it was wild. I was sick. I was tired. I was exhausted, and trying to figure out things that I wanted to do. Take my hands to the noodles. Yeah, you better do that. So in the meantime, I've been doing a lot of writing. I've been doing a lot of reading, a lot of just soul searching and deciding if I was even going to come back to YouTube because I'd been gone for so long. I was in the process of re-uploading. I haven't seen the new Batman yet. I was in the process of re-uploading the Higanbana series because, as you guys know, for those of you who've been around for a while, Higanbana was a visual novel story series that I'd done a long time ago. But because of all the changes that happened on YouTube, because of all the things that were going on YouTube, they were actually cutting out parts of the audio. So because of the music tracks, which fine, whatever, you want to copyright, whatever me, that's fine. But they were taking chunks of audio out of the video that had my actual narrations in them. So you were missing the whole point of wanting to watch the visual novel, whatever. But so I'm in the process of re-uploading that. I plan on re-uploading the next part probably either sometime tonight or tomorrow. and get the rest of those episodes out. And then I will be uploading new projects that I've been working on. I'm super excited to show those to you guys. But yeah, it's just been mental health, the biggest roadblock in my life. Yeah, it has been, just because of stupid shit like that. So I have to, really, I guess, dig down and utilize my resources that I've been using to kind of like put videos and stuff out. Hello. Yeah, it really does feel like that, Angel. And yeah, I'm really happy that I'm doing a lot better too, Pitt. Yeah, it's funny. I started working in TV, and yeah, hi. Oh, the Backrooms. Okay, so I've been hearing a lot about that, and I've seen like videos and stuff like that too. About it, and it looks pretty interesting to me. The idea that you kind of fall into a different dimension and you're in a bunch of rooms that are like, I guess they're yellow walled rooms, and there's some weird like mechanical monstrosity kind of, running around. It's very interesting for sure. I definitely want to look into it a little bit more, and maybe see if there's like stories on Backrooms, or if there's any like lore on the Backrooms that you guys might be interested in me reading. So it's definitely interesting for sure. It's interesting, and I'm kind of curious to see like what the origins are. I did with Dark Somnian a while back. It was just like kind of a random thing. We also did the HorrorCon a couple of years ago together, where there was a Q&A panel. That was also very interesting. Okay, so there's an original okay, so I'll have to check it out. Hey, how's it going? Aw, I'm glad you were able to stop by, Jose. Have a good day at work. I don't know why my current bitrate is saying that my stream is like low, because it says my stream status is fine. Are you guys having any hiccups? I swear, it's been so long since I've had to do that. Hey, Nightmare Files. Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun, Finch. I was really happy to like talk with you and Dark Somnian and have that Q&A with everybody. People asked a lot of really interesting questions. And I would have gone to HorrorCon again last year, but I just wasn't in the right headspace to do it. Okay. Yeah, me too. All right, I don't know what YouTube is talking about then, because they're all like, they keep flashing this warning at me, and I'm like, but my stream health is fine. What are you talking about? My OBS is running in the green. I apologize, guys. This is gonna take a little bit. Getting back in, like I said, getting back into the saddle has been a whole ordeal. I want to like pick up the old games that I've been doing also and play with you guys and see what you guys think about me and V picking up. Make the chat bigger. I just realized how tiny it was. I want to pick up old games again, like see how me and V are dealing with 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors, that kind of thing. I'll have to message him sometime. I know he was dealing with some stuff a little while back, some health issues, but yeah, I'll definitely have to hook up with him again and be like, hey, what's going on? There's a Dear Abby creepypasta. Hey, Phoebe. Among Us, oh gosh. Okay, so if I play Among Us, okay, so another update I have to tell you guys about. So in the meantime, in the downtime of all the stuff that was going on with COVID and my work changing and all this other stressful crap going on, I started playing Final Fantasy XIV and Final Fantasy XIV Online. So for those of you who don't know what it is, it's an online MMORPG. And I never thought that, yeah, I never thought that I would, play another MMO again, I guess. Yeah, I never thought I'd play, because the last MMO I played seriously a long time ago was EverQuest. Just to kind of give you guys a window of how old I am, for those of you who don't already know. But it's been fun. I've met a lot of really good friends. I've met a lot of really good friends that not only do I play games with, like I play Final Fantasy with them, but I also like just game with them in general. We've been playing Phasmophobia. I picked up Killing Floor again. Talked about doing Borderlands 3 stuff, Borderlands 2 stuff. We did play Back for Blood, which was super fun, super frustrating, but we definitely did that. We definitely did do that. And then we played Outriders for a little bit. I've just been kind of playing a bunch of games that I didn't really have a whole lot of time to play. Back when everything was going on with YouTube and oh gosh, I understand, Pitt. Trust me, I do. I try to make time to at least get on and do my dailies. It's a good creepypasta. Okay. Aw, you did play 14? Man, that's sad. Yeah, your work has been really good, Pitt. I'm so happy that you found your niche and have just kind of taken off and done what you wanted to do. And I've been good, Nightmare Files. Like I said, I've just kind of been updating everybody on what's going on, as far as like life and everything like that. It's just, I don't know. Like, I thought about maybe dedicating a little bit of time to just kind of stream whatever games I'm playing. But then I just kind of like sitting and chatting with you guys, and you were a cat boy ninja. That's really funny. I am a cat girl, dragoon / reaper. Those are my main jobs. But I just kind of enjoy talking to you guys and kind of updating everybody on what's going on. It's been good though. I needed the break. And as far as like projects and stuff are concerned, I want to get back into like series stories, but then I don't want to jump into series stories right away. Hey, good on you, Nightmare Files. Good on you. I don't know. I haven't thought about doing a face reveal yet, just because I know that I said I was going to do one, and I actually technically did one a long time ago, but nobody was really around for that. So that video is just kind of fizzled off into the ether. But as far as like other like horror stories that I want to get back into, I really want to do like, I want to start off slow. And maybe do like a few one-shots here and there. My friend Henry Galley, for those of you who know, he wrote the story, the Eastwood Clan and the Blood Game and a few other stories on my channel. I did say I'd do a hand reveal. Hey Joshua, hey Anika. Yeah. Thanks, Sai. I appreciate it. Thank you, Carly. So But I definitely want to start off slow before I go back into like my longer stuff. And I know that I am going to go back and finish Higurashi. I don't know if you guys were around when I did that update a while back, but apparently the files that I had for Higurashi were kind of old. So when I tried to go back and replay them, the files just wouldn't play because of the updates on my computer. And shut up, tell me. So did I do a hand reveal already? I don't think I did a hand reveal on Twitter. Maybe. I don't know. It's been so long, guys. But yeah, so the problem with Higurashi was the file types were so old that they wouldn't let me play where I picked up where I left off. And so I was like, oh my gosh, are you serious? I gotta go back. And thankfully I bought the game on Steam. Like, I bought both visual novels for Higurashi and Higurashi Kai. I know Ray is going to be coming out. They're supposed to be porting that to Steam as well at some point. But basically, I had to go back. I had to find the mod files for the game that had like the sprites that I had on there before. And apparently the music on there is like different music, so I wouldn't get hit with a copyright claim. And I should be able to play it fine. But yeah, that was just a whole thing where I was like, oh no. So I'm trying to go back and play where I left off at in Higurashi. I'm trying to get back to that same spot that I was at before, so that way I'm not having to force you guys to like watch me on live stream play like the first 6 hours of the game when I recorded it on video. So I'm currently in the process of doing that. I'm actually getting close. I'm getting close to the part where I left off, which was shortly after the Watanagashi festival. And then, of course, for those of you who've seen the anime, you already know that that's when things get really weird and crazy. So, I'm going to get back into that as well. There's a few other visual novels that I've stumbled across that I think would be really cool to play or to read to you guys. And I'm really glad that you guys are enjoying the visual novel aspect, because I'm such a huge VN. Yeah, I played Phasmophobia. Hey, Steven. Dude, they've made so many updates on Phasmophobia. Like, it gets so dumb. Hey, Aaron. Oh, thanks. Yeah, so the updates on the ghosts are so mean. Oh, I've missed putting out content for you guys, straight up, like, for real. Yeah, it got updated again, Finch. It should be better this time. From what I understand, like, going into professional level is still really, really hard. It's really, really frustrating. But I'll definitely have to play sometime for you guys. With friends of mine, like, that I met through the FC and in Final Fantasy. Phasmophobia is fun. In Silence is fun too, but it just gets really ridiculous. Like, okay, so I don't know if you guys know what sensory overload is. Everything's been good. I needed to take a break. I needed to take a break and just kind of calm the fuck down. Because there was a point in time where I was getting really wrapped up in my own fucking anxiety. But yeah, it's going better. It's going better. But basically what sensory overload is it's like you have certain sounds, sights, smells, whatever, and you just get overwhelmed by them. Well, with Phasmophobia, I get sensory overload. I can play that game for about an hour, maybe 2. But after about 2 hours, I can't handle it anymore because there's just so many ambient noises that are going on. I will, Pit. I'll have to drag you in sometime and meet the friends. Aww. Yeah, thank you, Ocelot. And yeah, Queenie, I'm really glad that, you know, I will say that I still get comments on videos. I still get comments and messages and emails from people saying how much like my stories have helped them get through the day, helped them, you know, help them go to sleep, help them through their work day. And that means so much to me. And I did play through the new Resident Evil with Lady Dimitrescu. And let me tell you, I have so many opinions about that game. Some of them are great, and some of them are just like, ooh, I shake my fist. But I still get messages from people saying how much my videos have still helped them, even though it's been like a long time since I was uploading regularly and, you know, managing a schedule where YouTube was like almost a second job for me. And that really put some things into perspective for me and made me realize that I couldn't give this up. You know, like I was really teetering toward the end of last year, guys, like right before. Hey, Xylux. I've been teetering on the edge on whether I was going to come back to YouTube or not. But seeing everybody's messages, seeing everybody saying that they would be patient and wait for me and to take my time and to take care of myself just meant a whole lot to me when, meant a whole lot to me about the community and everything that was going on. Aw, thank you. Do I have a favorite Resident Evil? I'd have to say Resident Evil 4 is probably my favorite. But as far as like as far as story goes, but the most fun Resident Evil for me to play was probably Resident Evil 6, just because like the co-op aspect was really funny, and fun and entertaining to do. The story was kind of wackadoo in Resident Evil 6, but like it was definitely a lot of fun to play. Well, everybody asks me like why Corpse and I stopped doing videos together. Honestly, he and I just stopped talking. You know, it's not like he doesn't have a way to get a hold of me. He doesn't have a way to get in contact with me, but he's doing other things and I'm doing other things, and I needed a mental health break, and he started doing whatever, and, you know, more power to him. But I don't know. Like, I mean, if he were to message me like right now, I'd be like, hey, what's up? But I mean, as far as like me going out of my way to see how he's doing, it's obvious how he's doing. So, you know, Torso was a very interesting story. It was definitely very weird, and I will say that was probably one of my favorite sound effect heavy videos I've ever done. Late childhood, early teens. Yeah, it's been a while. Hey, Dad's tapes was a lot of fun. They were very quick. They were very fun to do. And yes, I am still on here. But it's okay. The case of I know what you're talking about, Harry. It's it might either be the disappearance of Ashley Morgan or the cold case of Haley something, I think. But if you're thinking about the disappearance of Ashley Morgan, that's the one that I started bawling my eyes out at the end. Hey, yeah, you know, shit happens. Shit happens. And, you know, sometimes you just have to think about what you want to do and what is most important to you. And as long as you remember just what's the most important thing to you and keep going with that and don't, you know, and remain true to who you are, then I think that's the most important thing to me. YouTube, there aren't any more dad's tapes. I don't think there are any more dad's tapes. There are these series of letters. Yeah, Cold Case of Haley Morris. There we go. A lot of dad's tapes, like, I actually had to dig through a lot of that Reddit series to find like the hidden gems and whatnot. But it was definitely a weird ending and a weird kind of like audio production. It was a challenge for sure. Another series that I want to work on is the Claver House emails, which I did get permission a long time ago from the person who wrote that series. Yeah, the Korean horror story. Okay, so Ryoma. So the Korean horror stories one, I really enjoyed that because I actually got to interview people in my neighborhood at the time when I was still living in Mississippi. There were a few old, you know, Korean ladies that lived in my hometown, and it was really interesting to be able to go and talk to them and get stories from them. Two of the stories were from these two other ladies, and then one of the stories was from my actual mother. The very last story was the story that my mom told me about how the ghost was like pulling tissue from the tissue dispenser, like pulling tissue out of the tissue box. And I told my mom, I was like, what the hell? Are you kidding me? And she's like, yeah, I moved out like 2 weeks later. I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I kind of want to dabble if I do any true scary stories, because you guys know that's not my niche. I don't like doing true scary stories. Like, it's just not fun to me because they all start to bleed around and sound the same over and over and over and over again. I don't know. I know Axeman's kind of been busy doing stuff. I would like to do some animated horrors again. I might have to get with some other animators that are like a little bit more well known and see if they'd be willing to work with me and do stuff. But I don't know if I'd really do animated horror again. It's just, I know that story and that little animation short was really popular for a fundamental like list of reasons. One, namely being that it was less than 5 minutes long. And then the other one was that the shock value of it was so great, and so was the audio production. And then the third biggest thing is that a lot of bigger YouTubers stumbled across that video and found it and were like, what the fuck? You know, this is terrifying. And I've seen a lot of bigger YouTubers react to it, which is really nice because that's how a lot of the reasons that you guys were able to find me. Hey, Blakely. A lot of you guys were able to find me that weren't old school, like back in the day when I first started doing narrations. But yeah, so I don't know if I'd do that again. Hey, Hopeful Generation, how are you doing? Thank you. I appreciate that. It's just my favorite type of story genre to narrate is okay. So you guys know that a lot of the stuff that I really like to narrate are the ones that like I can put a lot of my emotion into. Oh no, Riom, I'm so sorry. Hey, Monroe. Yeah, it's been so long. It's been a long time. yeah, it's just been my favorite genre. I think is the kind of mystery thriller with like a maybe just a splash of supernatural, or like the really like the really fucked up, like the fucked up stories, like the disappearance of Ashley Morgan. That to me, the disappearance of Ashley Morgan to me is probably one of my favorite stories that I've ever narrated, because there was so much emotion behind it. There was a mystery factor. It felt like real life shit was going on, and you were just like, oh my god, what happened to her? Did she get spirited away? So on and so forth. And then you get to the end where and you're just like, oh my god, are you serious? That's what happened. And it broke my heart. It broke my heart. And I think any story where I can really get emotionally invested, maybe try out some vocal ranges here and there to kind of test out like my strengths and my weaknesses, I think those are my favorite stories in particular. The tissue box one was the 3 true Korean horror stories one that I made a long time ago. One I remember best is the one with the girl who has her own risque. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you so much, Horrorwood Official. It means a lot to me. Like, you guys know that, and I wish I could put out videos as often as I possibly could. Like I used to. Like I remember I used to be on that grind. Remember, guys, when I put out like videos like 3-4 times a week? I just can't do that anymore. And then I realized that for me, it's all about quality over quantity. And I know with YouTube algorithms, it's really important to, constantly be uploading. But then I see other YouTubers taking like extended breaks, and they still have a very strong and tight-knit community. And I really want that to continue for. Thank you, Anika. I really want that kind of community. And I really liked that idea of a community. And thank you, Fifi. And I've been doing well. I needed a break, and I needed some downtime to just kind of chill, and it's been good. It's been good. And I missed you guys too. And I think that's the biggest reason why I've wanted to come to, enjoy my community and enjoy the people who come and still watch my videos and still comment and like and still say how much they appreciate my acting. And thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you so much, JB. I appreciate that, guys, so much. And that's the thing, is I wanted to maintain that kind of community. I know that some YouTubers, like, they want to get big and they want to get, huge. And I would love to do YouTube full time. I would love to do that. But in order to do that, I would have to, update regularly and stay with the trends. And I just can't. And I would lose it. I would lose the closeness that I have with the community that I have right now. Like being able to chat with you guys and being able to, just enjoy hanging out with you all and having a moment to myself to just breathe and relax and come down from whatever stresses are going on. I love what I do, and I love that you guys love what I do and how much effort I put into every single story that I narrate and every single, thing that I do, cuz I don't want you guys to just okay, so this might be a hot take, but I don't want to be that person who just like grabs a bunch of stories and then reads them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to tell you a story. I don't want to read you a story. There will be another bonfire. I love doing these with you guys. I love just kind of, hanging out and having fun and just kind of talking, chit-chatting and catching up on life. And I love like the suggestions that you guys come up with, and a lot of really good stories that, I've gotten in my inbox before is from stuff that you guys have suggested. So again, I don't want to just read stories to you. I want to tell stories to you. And by telling the stories, I feel like you guys get more invested. And it just feels more satisfying to me as a creator to tell a story as if it was my own versus reading a story. And if you guys are willing to wait and be there for me as you always have been, even when I was ready to give up, even when I thought there was going to be, no reason for me to come back, I'm so happy that I was able to come back and find all of you guys waiting for me. And yeah, there will be another mega collab and a mega compilation. I'll definitely have to get some stuff together for you all and, hook up with the old group and be like, hey, what do you guys think about like doing a collab sometime? Here's some stories. Let's get to it. That kind of thing. But yeah, I definitely missed you guys so much. And sitting here and talking with you all is one of the highlights that I've needed in the last few years. And I told myself I wasn't going to cry. But hearing how understanding you all are and ready and waiting for me to come back gives me more incentive and more motivation to come back and provide you with the content that you all love and the content that I love doing. And yes, you are going to be hearing the evil laugh. You're going to be hearing the sad tears, the anger, the joy in all of my stories again. And I'm so happy that I know that I was missed, because I missed the shit out of you guys. I missed just hanging out like this. Because we will definitely have to we'll definitely have to hang out and play games together. Like little one-off shorts or whatever, something that I can sit down and stream for a few hours with you guys to just, have a good time. And it's, yeah, that's the biggest thing that I wanted to. Aw, it's been good though. Don't eat me. Don't eat me. But yeah, I missed you all a lot. Yeah, no, for real, we'll definitely have to play games and chill. And once I knock all these cobwebs off of, my streaming brain, we'll have to get back into 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors for real. Just because we only got the one ending. We got the one ending that like you're kind of forced to have to get. So there's like other endings we have to do to get the true ending of the game. And yeah, that was L. He's ridiculous. or, you know, Jack, he cracks me up. He and I still talk from time to time too. I am a salty old lady. Yay! Yeah, no, for sure. We'll have to like play games together or something and just, you know, God, you know, guys, let me tell you something crazy. It's fucking snowing outside. Let me tell you. Fucking Colorado, I don't understand this weather, but it's snowing. Even it was like 78 degrees yesterday. You know, Tommy, we might have to. I've been holding out on it for a while, but I kind of think it might be time to, you know, have a Discord and have a space where we can just all hang out and talk and exchange stories, and, you know, it'll be fun. Yeah, it's snowing. All right, ma'am. All right. Yeah. Dude, it was hailing. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, straight up. Welcome to the Rocky Mountains. You know, I love it here for the most part, but this shit is wild. It is wild to me that it was almost damn near 80 degrees yesterday, and now it's like fucking snowing and below 50 right now. I don't understand what is happening, but it's happening. So oh, Tommy, you DM'd me. What did you say? Okay, so just a stream check again, making sure that everyone's okay. Can you guys still hear and hear me okay? There's no jittering in the stream or anything like that, right? Just doing a stream check because the little stupid warning's flashing again, and I'm just like, but my stream says it's green. It says I'm in the green. I don't understand. I don't even know if I can, like... It's cloudy in San Diego. Okay, so everyone says it's okay. I might have to go in and tweak a few things in my settings later. As far as, like, the output of the stream goes. I can't do anything right now, unfortunately. Well, obviously I can't do anything right now because I'm currently streaming. There's nothing I can do at this point. I just get paranoid, guys. I have watched Black Mirror. Oh my God. That's another thing that I want to do with you guys. Okay, so I want to watch like scary fucked up TV shows or like scary movies with you all. Like, would you guys want to have a movie night? Because I feel like that's something that we could do on like in a server. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, my internet at 2 a.m. decides it wants to be a little bitch and cut out. But I wanted, like, that's something, if I do have a Discord server, I would love to, like, watch TV and, like, watch movies with you guys, just to kind of hang out and kind of extend the bonfire, like, outside of live streaming on YouTube. Yeah, no, I love watching, like, scary movies and scary TV shows or, like, weird TV shows. Aww. Hey, I don't consider myself an old lady. It's so wild when I think about people saying, hey, I used to watch you when I was in middle school and now I'm in high school, or hey, I used to watch you when I was like a teenager and now I'm in college. And it's like, oh my God, you know, like to think about, and that's wild to me because that's how long I've been doing this, like for 6 years. You know, 6 or 7 years I've been doing this, and to know that people who've been with me from when I first started to now is just so nice. Yes, we will have to do retro anime streaming. So not only just like, you know, social credit. God, yes. So we'll definitely have to watch shows. We'll watch anime. We'll watch movies. My favorite episode of Black Mirror has to be the episode where, yes, oh my God, yes, have to watch Train to Busan. But yeah, so my favorite episode of Black Mirror is one of the earlier episodes in season 1 where the guy, I think it was Daniel Kaluuya. He was in that episode. And yeah, weeb hours. Does it count if I'm like half Asian though? Like, am I still a weeb if I'm Asian? I don't understand. Maybe? I don't know. But okay, so it was that episode with Daniel Kaluuya, and he it was like he was on a TV show. It was in the first season. 15 million merits is what it was. That I love that episode. That episode was so good. Yes, that's the one. 15 million credits. My favorite anime. Oh God, I have so many. Higurashi obviously is one of my favorites. Which, by the way, guys, did you know that they made 2 new seasons of Higurashi? Like, it's the new Higurashi. It came out last summer. Oh my God, Love, Sex, and Robots premiered today. Okay, Tommy, you know we gotta watch that later. I think it came out today. Was it today? Yeah, so it's been about 7 years. Of course we can watch anime. We're gonna watch anime, and guys, okay, so I loved the Berserk anime from like the 1990s. Jujutsu Kaisen is really good. I haven't watched Spy Family yet because that's the new summer. Okay, so I blame Tomi because I'm so mad at her. So last summer, we watched the new Higurashi anime, and we punished ourselves because we're like, we're gonna wait every week and watch this anime, and I'm stressed, okay? Because I'm fucking stressed, because you know how I am about murder mysteries and like trying to solve shit and coming up with theories and whatever. So I get so fucking mad when I told her, I was like, this year, I said, we're not doing this. We're not doing this again. We're not going to sit here and stress ourselves out and wait every week for a new episode to come out. And she's just like, okay, fine, blah, blah, blah. But you have to watch this anime. You have to watch it. So we started watching Summertime Rendering. And now I'm mad because what are we doing again? We're doing the same shit we did last summer. We're just waiting every week for a new anime to come out. I'm so mad. We have to make the Trello for the show list. Yes. Oh my God. Dirty Pair, Gunsmith Cats, Slayers. I love Slayers so much. Oh my goodness. Record of Lodoss War. Bastard. Which they're coming out with a new anime. Bastard. On Netflix. I'm not ready. Not ready at all. Have you seen The Owl House? I haven't. I love Berserk so much. There's just a special place in my heart for Berserk because I've been reading that manga since I was in high school, and that's a very, very long time to be dedicated to one fucking series of manga. Yes, I do believe the new season is out today of Love, Death, and Robots. I am so excited. Oh, Pitt. You've watched Burn Up, right? Like Burn Up and Burn Up W. That's another one we definitely have to watch. And I should watch The Owl House. Where is it at? Hold on. I'm going to look this up. The Owl House. Oh, I've seen previews for this. Okay. All All right, I'll definitely have this. This is okay. So it's on. Is it on Disney now or is it on Disney Plus? If it's on Disney, like, you know what? Don't even worry about streaming services because I have them all. Because why not, right? So I'll definitely have to watch this, for sure. Oh my God, Chainsaw Man looks really good too. Okay, so let's talk about. Listen, let's talk about, since we're talking about anime. I'm gonna have my little moment here, right? Because, you know, as it says in my profile, I do horror stories, I do gaming, and I do talk about anime. So let's talk about how recently there are a lot of anime movies coming out that are remakes of old fairy tales. Like Belle, obviously, Beauty and the Beast. Bubble, which is a remake of The Little Mermaid. And then I think they did one that was didn't they do an anime that kind of reminded me of the Matchstick Girl? I don't remember. But let me just say that I'm totally okay with this. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with them going back and remaking a bunch of like old fairy tales and like bringing it into the anime world. I'm kind of okay for it. Tales of the Crypt. Is there a new one? Is there an anime of Tales of the Crypt? Where have I been? Bubble was really good. I cried. For those of you who have Spotify, the Bubble soundtrack is out. And also the Belle soundtrack is out, but out both in English and Japanese. I'm just saying, it's out there. Dude, I was crying in Bubble. I was sobbing in Bubble. So, okay. So now that we're talking about media, so come to find out, you know V, she's like behind the times on most things. So apparently V was like, she'd never seen Cloud Atlas. And those are one of the books that I've like been reading again recently. I love reincarnation stories. I love rebirth stories. Those are like some of my favorite genres to read. And Bubble is on Netflix. Belle, where is Belle? Oh, the old HBO show? Okay, yeah, I was gonna say. No, Tales of the Crypt is still really good though. But I wanna say where is Belle streaming? Bubble's on Netflix, but is Belle on Netflix too, or is Belle somewhere else? I know we watched Belle somewhere else. Oh my gosh, Finch, you need to watch Cloud Atlas, because I am such a fucking sucker. Everyone said that movie did so bad, or that it was a bad movie, and I literally just kind of want to go, did we watch the same movie? Because girl, I'm so behind on Bleach, let me tell you. Okay, Belle's on GoGo Anime. I know it's out somewhere now. Hold on, let me look it up. This is what the internet's for. Okay, so it's coming to Netflix, but it's not there yet. Well. Amazon Prime. Okay. Okay, bye, Harry. Thanks for stopping by. Ugh, I keep forgetting about time zones. Oh, you can rent Belle on Prime. I think it's coming to Netflix though eventually. Cause there's like a little remind me bell for the movie. But yeah, get some sleep, Harry. Thank you for coming by. Yes, I've seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That is a wild ride in and of itself. Everyone's been telling me like there are just some things I just can't get back up and pick up again. Like Bleach, after it was over, I just put it down. Same thing with Naruto. When Naruto finished, I put it down. They're all like, but what about Boruto? I'm like, what about Boruto? I don't care about Boruto. I'm done. I'm done with that whole universe. I can't handle it anymore. I'm done with it. No, I'm not touching One Piece until it's finished. Fucking goddamn it. Alright, see you later, Pit. Have a good night. But yeah, I definitely, if any of you guys like, all right, Ghost TV, thank you so much for stopping by. I think we need to finish watching Platinum End, or we could watch that as a community together. Platinum End is so interesting. For those of you, it's by the same people who made Death Note, so I think, yeah, I'm over it. Aw, Mantis. Yes. All right, cool. Well, we sobbed through Bell. It was ridiculous. But yeah, I think if we get a server going and we get everything together the way that we wanted to get together, I think you guys would enjoy Platinum End. It's got a nice, good, you know, it's got a nice vibe. It's got a nice story. We never even finished it. So, good shit. I liked Tokyo Ghoul. It was definitely very different. A different take on like the whole, well, I wouldn't even call it battle royale, but in a way it kind of was battle royale. I liked the aspect of it, and it was very aesthetically beautiful to watch. Yeah, Platinum End's really good. We never finished it because we were waiting on the episodes to like get done, because that was another one of those shows that were coming out week to week to week. But yeah, I think that you'd like it, and it was really interesting. I think we watched like the first 5 or 6 episodes, and I was like, okay, what the fuck? I need to know what's going on. Yeah, the live action Death Note. Okay, there's different live action Death Notes. Now, I separate live action Death Note and the live action Death Note on Netflix. The live action Death Note on Netflix made me laugh because I was like, what the fuck? The old school live action Death Note was actually pretty good. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Dude, there was a lot of anime like back in the 90s and stuff that were super fucking dark. And I'm just like, this was not meant for children. Why did they say these were just for kid videos? Ducky, I am a Studio Ghibli fangirl. And my favorite movie from Studio Ghibli to this day is still Princess Mononoke. I love that movie. In a way, Princess Mononoke was a little bit kind of like a weird telling of like Pocahontas, if you really want to think about it. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Okay, so yeah, the live action Death Note on Netflix was terrible. The live action Death Note that came out in Japan was actually pretty good. I know, right? I was like, what did they say his name was? I was like, it's Ryuk, damn it. Oh man, old school Yu-Gi-Oh is really dark. Like, Yami Yugi was out there killing folks when he was, you know, the pharaoh. I love Howl's Moving Castle. Howl's Moving Castle and Spirited Away are like tied for my second favorite. And then right behind that is like Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind tied with Kiki's Delivery Service. Like, and of course, I mean, you can't be a Studio Ghibli fan if you didn't like, you know, My Neighbor Totoro. Hey, you know what, TMNT Addict? That's okay. We will get you into the groove of it. Or, like I said, we're going to have TV movie night where we're going to watch scary movies, scary TV shows, or fun TV shows. It'll be all good. There'll be a little bit for everybody. And Castle in the Sky was really good too. I loved Laputa. Laputa was really, really, really beautiful to me. Dude, Bluebeard's story is so screwed up. It kind of makes me want to go back and play or not go back and play. Well, actually, no, yes, it would be go back and play. I want to play A Wolf Among Us with you guys. Just like on a live stream or something where we can like scream about the choices that I made. Like, oh my God, what am I doing? But A Wolf Among Us was part of the graphic novel. If any of you are into graphic novels, I highly suggest you read Fable. Fable is a really good one. It basically takes the characters from like fairy tales and puts them in the modern setting in a really darker tone, dark aspect. Komotaro Lives Alone is on my list. Yeah, Wolf Among Us. So I definitely, yes, you can record stuff on Discord with OBS. Yes, you can. You just have to like pull it up as I believe you can do it with the desktop app because that's the one that I have. But Komotaro Lives Alone is on my list. Yes. Spirited Away was really, really good. Yes, I've seen You on Netflix. I haven't seen the newest season though. I've only seasons 1 and 2. And let me tell you, Joe is fucked up. That's all I'm going to say. I know, yeah, Wolf Among Us 2 is coming out next year. Top 10. There's another graphic novel series that I think you guys would like. Yeah, so Fable was definitely one of them. Black Sad is another good one, but that's a standalone one though. Fable is actually a series of books. And then there was another one. Fables, excuse me, not Fable. Fables. There was another one that I really, really liked. Saga. Saga is really good too. Oh my God, I love Saga. No, okay. Joe having issues is like mild. That is a mild statement. Like the mildest of statements ever. But yeah, I will definitely have to put a list of stuff together that we can watch once I get the server up and going and set up and all that jazz. But yeah, I know people are starting to head out. I wasn't gonna make this I wasn't gonna have this be a long stream. I just kind of wanted to get together and update everybody on what was going on, and let everybody know that I'm okay and that this will be a regular thing. I promise this will be a regular thing where I just kind of come on stream and hang out. I can live read stories again for you guys. Like we'll grab a few stories from Reddit or from creepypasta.com or somewhere and we will definitely I'll read them live for you guys, have some music going in the background, have like a video of a bonfire, playing. But yeah, I definitely need to eat. I need to go make dinner. But this was fun. I will post an announcement on Twitter. I will retweet the Discord link on Twitter, and I will also post an update video with the link, and there will be an update with the link in the community posts on YouTube. So just if you see a community post on YouTube with the Discord link, that'll be there for you guys. I will post it on Twitter, and I will make a video updating everyone on the Twitter link or on the link for Discord, so we can all hang out and have a good time. I missed you, my hellions. It was so good to hear from you guys. No, I'm not going MIA. No, I'm not going missing in action. But I'm gonna go make me something to eat. This wasn't supposed to be a long stream, but I had a lot of fun. I had a blast talking to everybody again, catching up with you guys, and just seeing you all around. And don't worry, like I said, this is gonna be a regular thing, and we're going to pick up on old things, pick up on old games, picking up old stories, and it'll be good. But yeah, it's been good. It's been real. And I love you guys so much. Yeah, Tomi will push me out again. In fact, I kind of surprised her today when I told her that I was going to be streaming for you all. So it's good. It's good. And I can't wait. My apples. Yeah, my Eden's apples. My hellions. But yeah, I'll see you guys around. And in the meantime, I hope you all have a great night. Aw, it's okay, Terrence. Don't worry. These are going to be a regular occurring thing. For those of you who don't know, Terrence Nicholson, you guys should definitely check him out. He's a great VA. He did voicemails in the dark with me, and so he basically played my character's, boyfriend, and it was a really great story. Kind of had some supernatural elements, but their story got to be told through the voicemails. So if you haven't checked out that story, or if you want to revisit again, feel free. It's a nice little 30-minute, horror story. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Enjoy the rest of your night. And I will talk to you all soon. Try not to sweat too much, Maze. Yes. Send me stories. And I will probably be reading stories that I've written over, the last 6 to 8 months. Of course, Terrence. Tell your cat I said, hey, TMNT Addict. Yes, the Discord link will be on Twitter. I will post it on Twitter. I will also make an update video with the link in the description, and I will also be posting the Discord link in the community board on YouTube. So keep an eye out, guys. I got to build the server. I'm going to get together with Tomi. We're going to kind of make some roles and figure some stuff out, make some channels, make it look nice and cute and pretty. And you guys will be getting it within the next week, I'm hoping. But oh, geez, don't die. But yeah. So everyone, take care. I love you guys so much, and thanks for stopping by. I'll hear from you guys soon, okay? It sounds like a plan, Mantis. All right. So everything's good. Everything's good. Thank you, Toa. And I'll see you guys again, okay? Take care, and until next time, bye.